Hey there everyone, welcome back to day 276 of the series in which I update you guys about how I'm surviving the lockdown during the global pandemic that we all know and hate is the Crohn's virus. I'm sure you guys are aware of it. It's a very serious epidemic that's been going on for this past year. The Crohn's virus. Anyway, before I start going rambling and turning into an insane person, let's go ahead and look into the updates for this video. Also, one last thing before we move on, I just want to say thanks to everyone and the new subscribers that joined in as of the Hotline Miami critique. I was really glad to see some new faces around. I'm glad to see that the channel is getting some traction again, and hopefully I can keep it up just to entertain you guys. Alright, now let's actually get back to where we were going. So, first topic on the list is about the upcoming video as of this channel update. In my last video, I said that you guys will be either getting a Hotline Miami 2 critique or something special for Halloween. Now, seeing as Halloween is pretty much drawing closer, I decided to go with that first. You guys will definitely be getting a Hotline Miami 2 critique this year, but it'll take a little while and I'll get to that later. So what am I going to be doing this Halloween? I never got a chance to do a Halloween video at all the last 3 years of this channel, but this time I wanted to do something and maybe I can continue that tradition later. This year I'm going to be reviewing a indie horror movie called It Follows. I'm sure you guys must have heard of it. It's not a pretty big movie, but a good amount of people say that it's really great, and I don't want to spoil anything about my thoughts right now. So far, I'm almost done with the video. It's not quite ready, but I have just one or two more paragraphs that need to be rewritten or just need to be added in as I watch the movie again. But once I'm done with that, which hopefully won't take another week, I'll be able to start recording that and editing in the video. The reason why I picked out that movie instead of something that everyone would want to pick out is just because I'm not a huge horror fan. In fact, I've never even watched horror on my own. I do it sometimes with like a bunch of friends, but that's like either bad horror movies or just movies you just can't get scared together. I was actually planning to pick out a really bad movie like Truth or Dare, but seeing as the last video that I praised the movie was about a year ago, I didn't want to make this completely negative, so I wanted to stick with something that I might enjoy, something that everyone says is really good. And I won't spoil it again, but you'll see it pretty soon this month. Hopefully. Alright, next video is definitely going to be about Hotline Miami 2. So the critique will follow right after that Halloween video, but I'm still not exactly sure when that will come out. It could be either mid-November or somewhere in December. I'm not even sure if November has a solid release because I haven't finished scripting yet. It's like not even at half the script is done. But I am done with like one playthrough so far, and I can definitely get more done soon. Hopefully when I can manage enough time. Now let's get into the bigger projects that I want to talk about. Those ones are just like minuscule in comparison to these next ones. So the first major project that I want to talk about is one that I've mentioned in my last channel update, which is about a video essay documentary kind of thing. I don't know exactly how long it is, so I can't say it's either. But it's a video sort of thing where I look into researching a game topic and interview people about it. I've already talked about this before, so I won't go too much in depth. But what I do want to say about its progress right now is that I feel like it's complete. It's pretty much done with writing. I might do some rewrites, but those are probably either minor or will come along as I edit the video and find something wrong with it. Apart from that, the recordings that I said were done need to be redone because of the changes to the script. But apart from that, I think I can get to recording it pretty quickly. I also have to check in with certain YouTubers or interviewees that want to join in this project. So far, I've got only 2 or 3 people in contact and asked if they can join in, and I think only about 2 people confirmed that they could, depending on the time. Now, I have to also check with the other names, but I'm trying to make the video not too long, so hopefully it should have at least 5 or 6 people in the video. Luckily, I'm not going to push this out right away next month or the end of the year yet, but I am planning to start working on it pretty soon. I just don't want to get into it while I'm busy with other things. I will definitely reveal what the topic is finally as the production of that video draws close, but right now I can't really say anything more apart from what I've said. Now, this next project that I'm planning is going to be a review on Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, you're actually going to see me review a game once it comes out at launch. And fortunately, I won't have to wait too long because the game is confirmed to launch at November 19, 2020, so there will be no more delays. The only issue is that if I do plan to commit on this for a very long time, this is going to be the first video where I critique a game much different from all the usuals, which are like under 15 to 20 hours. That's because of my college schedule and stuff. So it might actually take me a lot of time to work on this. I have to keep playing through everything. And by that time, I think I won't have anything else to say that's new because there's going to be people who make tons of reviews on this game, of course, especially like a certain person that made a 7-hour video. But the point of this channel isn't to try and one up everyone so I can be the first person to review this certain thing every time it comes out. I like to savor whatever I get and put it out in a video in a reasonable amount of detail once I'm done with it. And like with most videos, I want to take that kind of time with Cyberpunk. Once I'm done with playing the game, at least for this video, I'll put it out and you'll get to see what I really think of it and what I've researched on it. I was originally planning to do an initial impression sort of thing before I make the real critique video, but the thing is, I don't like to pump out multiple videos on a game unless it has something to do with them adding new content and I revisit them because of that. But of course, I don't have the time or feel like making multiple videos as I go through the entire game from beginning to end. So until I finish up the game, I'm going to keep everything to myself. So this last announcement is more of a announcement about life and less about a project. And that's because I'm planning to take a break after like running a year or two straight on this channel. Now I know there have been moments where there's no uploads for like weeks or months, but that's only because of the projects that take that amount of time to make or because of other things going on in my life. Now, this break doesn't have anything to do with dealing burnout or writer's block. In fact, it's the complete opposite, and I think I might have something called a writer's flood because there's too many ideas that I can constantly come up with, and I won't be able to make all of them immediately, but I still want to make them anyway. The thing is, I need to start prioritizing my animation career more than YouTube, even though I do enjoy YouTube a lot. I'm already making plans to do an internship for an animation job, and I'm still in my second year of university, so those need to be focused more than YouTube. I'll always come back to YouTube whenever I can, but I can't be doing that as my main job. YouTube is just not stable enough to make it a permanent career. So during these couple of months that I'll take off, I might focus on that only, and if I have to do something on YouTube, it's either as a channel update or I'll only be writing scripts. I might also consider streaming on Twitch for the time being, so you'll see more of my streams if I have time for it. I'm definitely not dropping YouTube for Twitch because I still enjoy making long videos where I talk about stuff, but I'm using Twitch as an easier way to schedule some like content for you guys while I'm still working on my career. Luckily, I definitely don't want to start a break right away because I still have 1 or 2 more videos to put out. But once I'm done with everything for this year, I'm going to start taking my break right away and you won't see me making a single video until I come back from the break. But yeah, this was a hard decision to make, but I really need to start prioritizing my future more. And I hope you guys understand where I'm going. At the end of the day, YouTube isn't my main job, so I have to start doing things that I really need to focus on. But yeah, thanks again for watching the video. Hopefully you guys understand what's been going on. And I hope you guys can still stick with my decisions even if you aren't comfortable with the fact that I won't make a lot of videos during this break. But yeah, thanks again for watching. If you enjoy what I do, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in day 356 of the channel update series, in which the only Christmas present I'll be getting for that year is the Crohn's virus. The Crohn's virus.